But I was posted who were already engineering. There was a massive fire.
I see.
So somehow we need to restore power and take the vessel to Colombo. 3 months I was there, where we did a lot of things and bring back the ship properly.
Right.
So that was the challenge. But we recovered for so many months and now it's salvaging for that.
Yeah, that
So
was a big
challenge,
achievement.
yes.
Hi everyone. We have a very dynamic and colorful personality today, Mr. Soumitra Ghosh. He started his career back in 1982 when he joined as a marine engineer in the Shipping Corporation of India, sailing all the way till 2000 when he came down to the shore side of Shipping Corporation and it then eventually rose up to be the vice president of the organization. He was also the technical advisor to the INSA, started a company called SARC Global, and as if that was not enough, going by his entrepreneurial personality, he also started the Eastern Zonal Association of Marine Engineers, where he's the president of the Eastern Zonal Association of Marine Engineers. He's got fantastic experience in the shore side of ship management, including dry docking and handling of personnel in various ways, and also to found an organization like the ISAME, which is literally one of a kind of an organization in this part of the world. So I'm very happy to have him in our studio today. And welcome from
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here in your studio.
Most welcome.
Yeah, you
Most
are also
welcome.
most colorful person. I know that, and you are doing immensely good thing for us in the shipping industry.
Thank you.
You are developing so many good things, and all the best wishes always will be with you.
Thank you so much, and it's great to have you. I mean, I've for the brief time that I have known you, I've seen that you're wearing so many hats and you've done so much in your career. So it will be a lovely discussion. I'm hoping that we will be able to touch upon different aspects which probably we don't know about, which you have seen all throughout your life.
That's true.
But how did that journey start? I mean, you became a marine engineer and
I joined ship. I belong to one company man called Shipping Corporation throughout. I sailed South Shipping Corporation in India. So journey started 82. Eventually rose to the chief engineer's rank. Sailed for 9 years as chief engineer, and then of course we got a chance to join ashore
right.
as a technical superintendent. And during my sailing days, mostly I sailed on tankers.
Okay.
Some bulk carriers, all types. Shipping companies got lot of type of vessel.
So
you name all type of vessel, we have that.
Right.
So I was fortunate to have, and also passenger ships.
So you have sailed on passenger ships?
Yeah,
also?
pretty long time I was in passenger ships. Over 3 years.
Okay.
Can say.
Okay.
Tanker, if I fully assess my thing, I think 7 years on tanker.
7 years on tanker. Okay.
Ship.
So then after you became a chief engineer, which type of ships were you doing?
Yeah, well, my promotion and others all followed 3 tankers to passenger ships.
Okay.
I say that way. 3
Okay.
or 4 tankers.
And how do you think sailing was at that point of time? Because this is before we joined.
Yeah. Sailing was quite initially it was fun.
Okay.
Fun in the sense port stays used to be long.
Long. Yeah.
Then came our container ships. I was there where the port stay is hardly,
Of course.
Then the tankers also same thing. So mostly that charm, whichever way you put it, the charm was lost, and shipboard work was getting more and more. Between 1996, that ISM thing came. It had a big impact, and I was in the first batch who was trained in that ISM. We had done our training. And now it was Herculean task for us to go to the ship, whoever not heard of ISM, to implement ISM.
Right.
So that was a very big challenge. What I did.
And I think Sire was also just about coming in 93 and that time.
That time. So all these factors came, and so till 2000. So till the millennium.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I was on a passenger ship.
Right.
In Port Blair.
Okay.
On the Millennium Day.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So it was,
do you remember the experience?
It was a good experience in the sense, it was clouded that day.
Right.
So sun, you cannot see the sun.
Okay.
But we celebrated.
Okay.
It comes once in a millennium.
Right.
Like our COVID also came.
Oh God. COVID changed all of us actually, the entire life.
So like 2000 onwards, it was a journey. I was posted in Mumbai. And,
in the shipping corporation office.
Mumbai, and I was looking after your offshore vessels.
As a technical superintendent.
Which we never saw. I mean, from the ship, when in tanker you could see a lot of offshore supply vessels, but to manage them, they are tiny in size, but
managing is
a problem. So anyway, we take the challenge.
What kind of offshore vessels were these?
It's anchor handling tugs, which can supply your cement, barite, mud, all the things we can supply.
Right.
Then we have FIFI also, firefighting pumps.
Oh, okay.
FIFI also, that's one of the, now they classified a lot of things like, in India they call Agni 1, Agni 2, there are different ones, FIFI 1, FIFI 2.
Oh, okay. I see.
In India they made it like that, Agni 1, Agni 2. So anyway, managing them was quite good.
And I think those were the glorious days of SCI, right? The shipping corporation.
Yeah. The SCI did a lot of good things that time. And, any place you go, you have to learn a lot.
Of course.
You have to slog a lot. Mumbai life is not a simple task.
Right.
Staying in Malad, taking the train to the port. And
you did that for years.
Years together. That time, more or less, we used to curse, but now we know what is the value of that slogging. Yeah.
Of course. But when you came ashore, did you always want to come ashore, or you always had this in mind that I have to be ashore, or it was sort of just...
No. I made up my mind that I'll come ashore. Because sailing, sailed for a long time, not about 18, 19 years sailing is quite a bit.
Right.
So, how long? You need to see a lot of things, no? I mean, this life, shore life, the superhuman life. And then again, the moment you become, we joined as a 50 or a junior.
Right.
And when you come ashore and join, almost that role is like 50 years. You have to learn everything.
Yes.
How to write so many things, and being a civil government organization,
right. Yeah.
There are so many protocols are there. You have to understand them, and you have to abide all the rules, regulation.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things called vigilance is there. So
you're saying working for a shore or working for a government shipping company is very different from a private shipping company?
I will come to that later.
Okay.
Because I have I also worked in a private company 1.5 years after my superannuation from the SCI. This is all cargo. I will come back to that. But you are brought up with those things. For each and everything you need to take a management approval.
Of course.
Then there's a DOP, we call it. That's the delegation of power. Right. So each and every proposal will see that way. It is seen by nothing. It is nothing glorifying. It is to make the things very transparent. So that is most important. The things are transparent there.
Understood.
So that way you learn a lot of things actually. Then managing ships, not only managing ships, you are managing people now. So being, you are not a chiefy no longer, you are now owner's representative.
Sure.
And, you have master, chiefy, and a full crew and all other officers.
Right.
So they also look forward to seeing whether their requirement is met or not.
Yeah.
So, those things are there.
Right.
So
Okay, so you must have been involved in so many dry docking operations.
Definitely, yeah. That was my forte, you can say. I think I've done 28 to 29 dry docks.
Wow.
In my active life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's quite huge. In Colombo, in China.
I see. And where what are the things about a dry docking operation which we don't know from sometimes as a
I'll tell you.
From
I will tell you the ACI perspective.
Yeah.
Then of course in passing our private company how they do also I can tell you. But being in ACI we cannot. There is a thing called global tender. When you float a global tender.
For every job you have to
you quantify the job and then you float. And only the people who are impaneled
can apply.
Only can apply. Okay. So once that is done, then selection criteria,
right?
Placement of the vessel depends. All these things you have to the placement from where to where. All this to be loaded and see who is the L1,
right?
One based on the number of days and all. Not only that, there is a very important thing there is called yard performance factor, which may not be knowing. In SCI, if after every project, every completion of dry dock, they are supposed to fill up the yard performance factor form.
Okay.
Where that particular ship, how many days was quoted by the
yard.
Finally, how many days in the alongside, how many days in the dock. The delays are there.
Right.
The delays are on the force majeure is there. And the delay on the owner's part, suppose I cannot connect something spare time.
Yeah.
Or unforeseen thing came up so much. Those are the factors then which comes to the owners.
Okay.
And of course then the comes under the remaining period is the year's fall.
Right.
So that ratio you make. So that ratio, if it is more than 1.8.
Okay.
The quoted days, suppose quoted 10 days and became 20.
Days. Yeah, 20 days.
Double.
Yes.
So it is 1.8 more than this.
The performance is really bad.
Then you caution them. Then if it is more than that, 2.2, 2.3, then you blacklist them.
Okay.
The next tender they will not get. So, then the force majeure is there, liquidated damages are there, LD terms are there.
Right.
Which are very rigid and all, which are discussed and fixed up.
Okay.
So not only you penalized by their LD clauses, also by your yard performance factor is more.
Right.
Then they're not getting next vessel.
Okay.
So those are the benchmarks I think SCI developed. I don't know whether other companies they have or not.
This yard performance factor is an exclusive thing only for SCI. The other
that I not say because I saw SCI only, and of course later on all cargo, it was not there all cargo. It was little simpler that way.
I see. Okay, and so then what else? I mean, how was the experience of a dry dock, and how is it? How does it go? I mean, in general, if you can sort of share that.
Yeah, they are not all the time smooth. Sometimes smooth, sometimes in India particularly, things move little slow.
Okay.
That is unfortunate, but things could have been better, I can say. Yeah, because the facilities and all.
Right.
It was built long back. Yeah. Actually, whichever dry dock I attended, that time it was quite slow. But now I see, recently I visited Netaji Subhash dry dock, which is taken over by now Kochi shipyard. I see marked change there. You see marked.
So now you are seeing the improvement in the Indian dry docks.
Very big improvement on the basis of if you compare our ships, I used to go
20 years back.
Yeah, NSD.
Right.
And now our ships are going there.
So you find that
changes. Lot of improvement has been made. Colombo nearest was the best job that way.
Nice.
But they have a size limitation.
Okay. And these are yards that ships that you were overseeing for the dry dock, they were primarily passenger ships and also cargo ships? Or
yeah, I've done all types of things. Tankers, passenger ships, offshore vessels, as I told you earlier.
Right.
For 5 years I was there in offshore.
Okay.
So offshore vessels also I did a lot of research vessels also I did. Okay.
So what are the challenges, if you were to talk about some of the challenges as a superintendent or as a eventually when you are at a more senior rank, from the office side, when you're fixing up a dry dock, what are the different things you sort of face problems with?
Problems, you know, that normally first placement which yard it is going, know the capability of that yard.
Right.
More or less. There are so many vessels they go. And before they go, you need to plan everything, paint, all the things, all the spares.
Yeah.
All the survey, other things. Whether new regulation is coming, certain thing to be
right. Fitted.
Like, later on, of course, we didn't face that one. The scarbor thing came.
Yeah. Ballast water
management came. Yeah. So many things came.
Yeah.
Our time, it was a regulation that you cannot pump out sewage.
Right.
When I was there as a superintendent.
Yeah.
In a passenger vessel now, they don't have sewage and how much sewage they can generate.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So that was the challenge. And in Akbar, there is a passenger ship called Akbar. In fact, it was the biggest passenger ship. If you say number-wise, I think 1,400 some passengers.
I see.
1476, I think.
Okay.
Then 100 plus crew.
I see.
It adds up to how many. So all the sewage, how much sewage will be there.
Of course.
So what to do? Scrap the vessel or not to scrap the vessel? So what we did in the number 4 hatch, we put the tanks. So many tanks we fabricated.
Oh. Okay. This passenger ship had a hatch. There was a hatch.
These passenger vessels, they are not like your normal passenger vessels, what you see.
Okay.
That cruise ships and all. They are just for the, inter-island or from mainland to island.
Okay.
They are for the islanders. So they not only we can carry passengers in there, we carry cargo also.
I see.
So they are both ways. So in one of the hatch, we fixed these things.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we calculated how much sewage can generate for 1.5 days. That is the river transit.
Yeah.
From Calcutta to Sandgate.
Okay.
Once you cross that, then outside that, certain 12 mile or whatever I'm following right now, then you can pump out the sewage.
Okay.
So that's particular detention. The vessel comes from Sandgate. Yeah. Then you are not supposed to pump out sewage.
Right.
Or let go sewage.
Right.
So you have to retain it.
Right.
So both stay and again out. So 4-5 days, whatever sewage we have to hold. Okay. So we calculate there. Then we got the approval for administration class. That was quite a challenge, but we could overcome that way.
So there's so many variables, right?
Yeah, you cannot imagine. You have to go by the situation and the rules, regulation, what best.
Right.
And
And this is, you're doing this continuously in discussion with the yard. So if the yard is very proactive or very aware.
Surveyors.
That helps.
Not only passenger ships got a lot of binding with the administration. Major administration I'm talking about. DG, the rules, regulations.
Right.
So you always be in touch with them and seek their guidance, help.
Right.
And we could move on.
Yeah. Right. Wonderful. And then, how was your journey as a professional on the SCI side? Because you started as a marine superintendent, and then eventually you went into what was the role?
Yeah, I was actually lucky little bit that way. As I told you, initially I was superintendent of the offshore vessels.
Oh, yeah.
Then transferred to Kolkata office where I was a superintendent for the passenger vessels.
Right.
Those vessels actually sailed, so it was easier for me to handle them. But I was posted Nicobar already engine room there was a massive fire.
I see.
So somehow we had to restore power and take the vessel to Colombo. 3 months I was there, where we did lot of things and bring back the ship properly.
Right.
So that was a challenge in Nicobar. But being in Nicobar for so many months and now as superintendent to salvage it from that.
Yeah, that was a big achievement.
And the lifeboat regulations were there. Although so many things came, we need to modify certain things. So all were done nicely. And then again, in Calcutta actually was a good posting that way because that time, family is also important.
Yeah, of course.
My parents, they were here.
They were here in Kolkata.
And in Kolkata, they were here. And in my that posting, 2006 to 2012, I lost both of them. But at least to be beside them, that particular moment, it was very, very important. And that way I was lucky to be with them. Not only professionally, other things we manage. Then, of course, I was in the Calcutta office. They have given me a task I was the Vice President, Personal Administration also.
Personal Administration.
Yeah, which was a big challenge. It was a new field to me.
And
how many? We had 200 people.
Of course.
Because Calcutta office, they are the controlling for totally Calcutta, Haldia and Purulia.
Okay.
All three you are handling.
So Calcutta office had 200 employees?
Not only Calcutta, Purulia and all together.
All together. Okay. And
once upon a time, Calcutta office had, I think, around 600 people.
Wow. My God.
So reduced, I believe, numbers are very less now.
I see. So, in the personal administration side, what are the different aspects which you saw?
Now you know that you are handling people, your own colleagues.
And how many crew members? Yeah, how many ships did SCI have at that point of time, roughly?
Oh, normally we had about 70 to 80 own ships, and managed vessels we had about 40, 50.
So for them, you were doing technical and crew management.
Yes,
for the other vessels,
we have in Calcutta also we have crew department.
Right.
They were handling Calcutta crew.
Okay.
Mumbai handled the Mumbai crew.
Okay.
Calcutta based crew, there are two strong Indian based crew.
Yeah.
They had, our counterparts used to handle Calcutta crew.
Right.
Offices. Right. So this side Calcutta office, we were controlling Calcutta Purulia, these two. And the Haldi office was only manpower handled by, office manpower handled by us.
Okay.
But they were handling all BLT vessels, bulky and tanker vessels under Mumbai.
Okay. So that means 70-80 ships means at least 5,000, 6,000 crew members, right? That is.
Yeah, but together totally, it will be totally. So the maximum they handled by our Mumbai office.
Okay.
Mumbai office.
Right.
And our field personnel department here also in guidance with Mumbai, they used to handle this side. We were deciding this corner.
Right. Does SCI have any rule that you can only hire Indians into the company?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That is the rule.
Okay. So there is. Right. So during your personal handling things, share some experience or maybe a story which you find happened. Yeah.
Well, lucky in the sense, the crew management and officers and others.
Yeah.
Whichever place I go, we form like a team. No?
Right.
We never made it like I am the boss and you are my. That helped us.
I think that is a fantastic management style which you are.
And always if you do that, everywhere there will be the bad also they'll become good.
Yeah. So you trust your people.
Yeah, that is the thing. To fullest extent, I trusted them, so they loved.
Yeah.
So I fought for them, they fought for me.
Right.
So that is the thing. So when I was returning from ACI after that stint, that's I forgot to tell you that 2012 on 8 I was transferred to Mumbai. It was 13.
Right.
Then I was in that position, vice president in charge of liner technical, passenger ships and research vessels. All were about 26 ships.
Okay.
But apart from Harshavardhan, all were managed under other administration, passenger vessels. And research vessels also we handled for GSI, Junior Survey of India.
Right.
National Institute of Ocean Technology, National Institute of Oceanography, then also Ministry of Fisheries Department. Noida, they are head office.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so you had a lot of hats to wear even at that point of time. There were a lot of things you were managing together. Wow.
Noida, as I was telling you, Noida actually the headquarters of the Director of Lighthouse and Lightbuoys, DGLL.
Okay.
They are also used to handle their ships.
I see. So then your journey started as the liner technical of shipping operation.
True. I was telling you that there was something unique thing happened. We were also the Kandla VTMS also was under us.
Okay.
So that was a little different scenario. We experienced that. Managing ships, managing a VTMS also. Anyway, the administration part.
Right.
Not problem. Yeah.
I'm just imagining the number of different things that you have handled and managed.
Yeah, because not only that, being a management, ACI, that particular juncture, we were facing a lot of issues. We had to lose, not only internationally, also it was like that only. Fuel price was high and other things. Slow steaming, we introduced little bit, but not in a very big way. So that way, funds were restricted and all. Right. So my job is to be after all this, so many companies, during the Survey of India, then all the NIO, TNIO, whatever outstanding, other administration, but interest money and all other things. So I was used to be pushed by our finance department, go and get the fund so that the sale moves on. So that was a big challenge, to get the fund and move ahead. So that was the biggest challenge that particular time. Now I believe ACI is not in that. It has come out of it. ACI is doing good profit also now.
Okay.
But that particular juncture,
And this you are talking about in the year 2010, 11?
That particular time. 10, 11 to 14, 15, can say that region.
At one point of time, we had heard that the shipping corporation was even thinking of shelling out part of it, or probably...
No, it is there. It is right now. It was there. What you said is correct. Long back, there was a proposal to privatize it. Then it stalled.
Okay.
And again, it is moving that way.
Okay. So they are still thinking of privatizing.
Yeah. A lot of work already done that way.
Okay.
They have segregated the real estate assets to form the company.
Okay.
And the shipping, another. Okay. So those things already formed. We do not know when and how it will be done.
I see.
But things are moving in that direction.
Okay. I see. Great. So I'm fascinated by the number of things, the experience, the bandwidth of experience, and so after as I understand, till 2016 you was working.
16 I was a free man that way. Then of course we formed a company called SARC Global along with SARC Global, where we have taken 3 very big Chinese yards, dry docks actually.
So you were the dry dock consultant?
We dry dock consultant for the Indian part.
Okay.
Not in India, I think other region also.
Okay.
So I was doing that, and then of course invitation came, and I was posted in INSA.
Okay.
INSA is International Shipowners Association. I was there as a technical advisor.
Right. International.
Indian National Shipowners Association.
Indian National Shipowners Association. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that body is, all the rule regulations with the DG you need to do.
Correct. Right.
A lot of things from the IMO side also we need to send somebody for the IMO meeting.
Right.
And anywhere it's a representative is there. Then you must be knowing that officers, and crew. We have officers. We have Maritime Union of India, who regulates the pay scale, pay structure for the officers.
Yeah.
For the crew, there are unions.
Right.
That is the FUSI, FSUI, and NUSI.
Right.
So INSA is always instrumental and draw the agreement. So INSA is imposed that power on behalf of all the shipowners.
Okay.
INSA negotiate the thing.
Okay. So INSA is representing the shipowners of India and
for
negotiating
for the regulation, for
this thing with the DG and others.
Liaise with DG,
right.
Okay. The ministry, everywhere.
Okay. So in 2016 you started your journey. 17 you started as the INSA.
Yeah, 17 to 18 I was there
in the INSA.
And then I was I joined All Cargo Shipping.
All Cargo Shipping.
All Cargo Logistics is very big one.
Okay.
They have their offshoot All Cargo Shipping.
So this was a Bombay-based company.
It's a Bombay company.
Okay.
And All Cargo Shipping, they had a few vessels, 3 vessels, all are Sri Lankan flag.
Right. Okay.
So we are managing them. I was there for 1.5 years till that All Cargo Shipping they closed down.
Right.
And, they wanted to remain focused on their principal thing, that is logistics.
Right.
And other things.
Okay.
So All Cargo, very big company that way.
They closed down in which year?
It was 2019 they closed down. The shipping division they closed.
Okay. So for those 2 years you were with them?
1.5 years.
1.5 years. You were with them. Right. And then you sort of started enjoying a little bit of your retired life.
Absolutely. Yeah. Then of course relocation.
Right.
2013 to 2020, middle of 20, that is that pandemic.
Yeah, of course.
So after the first lockdown, I shifted to Calcutta.
Okay.
And then I focused on my Eastern Zonal Association many years.
Yeah, so that is something I'm really fascinated about. So the Eastern Zonal Association of Marine Engineers. So I'm guessing that this covers the entire zone from West Bengal to Assam and Northeast.
Yes, we are at Eastern Zone covers that, but not only that, we have members from not all the states, Eastern Zone.
Okay.
Yeah. But, now our members also in Hong Kong, Singapore also.
Right.
We have lot of members in Singapore.
You have members outside of India. But you started this as...
I was secretary.
Basically in your home.
It was like that.
Okay.
Long by 1998, few of us, we assembled and...
At that time you were still sailing. That time
I was
sailing as a chief engineer.
That time. So I was founder secretary that time.
Okay.
And then our movements were restricted to only socializing and
primarily for socializing. And I believe it has grown to almost 200 members.
Today, it became then again
it goes up and down, but it's
but now we have about 108 live members.
Wow.
108 live.
And then other members as well.
So once I shifted from Mumbai, I focused and tried my level best to dig it up. So before me also they were doing immensely good thing. It's not just they did a certain thing for the not only organizing social and other thing events for the blind and others also donating money to certain causes. But during my time when I came back, I became president. They told me, please take over. And then once I came, that particular time, that Corona was there, so that COVID-19.
Yeah.
So we collected a lot of money and gave it to Chief Minister's Corona Relief Fund.
Okay.
And then again that cyclone Amphan. That was a quite catastrophic.
The cyclone Amphan was one of the most disastrous cyclones we have ever seen in this part of India. And we have seen a lot of cyclones over here, but that was really... So, you donated to...
Yeah, we donated to Bharat Sevasram Sangha.
Okay, to Bharat Sevasram.
Who does a immense work on this thing for relief and all.
Yeah, of course.
Bharat Sevasram always in the forefront.
Of course.
So, we selected them and we donated that money for that.
Okay. So over from the time starting from 1998 all the way to 2024, you've just completed the 25th anniversary where I was there, and then so many people came from all over the world. Literally, people were coming from Norway, from Mumbai, of course. Almost the entire Mumbai batch was there, and so I mean, the membership right now must be including the senior people in the industry as well as the junior engineers.
Or the we have youngest member, I think 28-year-old.
Okay.
He just became an engineer.
Okay.
And we have 78-year-old members also there.
Right.
So people are still selling.
Right.
Somebody still in office.
Okay.
Though we are supported, but everybody is giving their 100% for the cause. That's why you could do the blood donation camp also we did. Mid of the summer, temperature 42 degrees Celsius. And we were a little bit, the number of heads were 30 people there.
Okay.
So we think only 30 people, but the medical superintendent from the hospital, Dr. Mondal, he came and they were saying, you are saving 30 people live.
Of course.
And this is full summer, peak of summer. We are so impressed with your work. So that was very encouraging work for us, so that we can do it. Follow it up. Another blood donation come in the next year.
Right.
Then that everybody is concerned about your afforestation camp in Sundarban.
Sorry?
Afforestation.
Afforestation in the Sundarban. Okay.
We planted about 1,000 sapling, mangrove sapling.
Okay. In the mangroves of the Sundarban
Islands.
1,000 saplings.
Yeah,
fantastic. What plant was that?
It is they call mangrove only. It is there are Gora, these, that, so many names.
Different types of plants are there.
Sundari, that, but that is one type we call mangrove only.
Yeah.
But they have classification. Gora, Sundari, these, that.
Of course, they have. So primarily the activities of the Eastern Zonal Association of Marine Engineers, that's ISAME, right? Or do you call it ISAM? Or
ISAM, you can say short because it's a big name, Eastern Zonal Association of Marine Engineers.
Right.
You bring it to ISAM for.
Right. So primarily you started it for socializing and getting together as an organization.
Then we thought about adding those values so that we can be a help of little for the society.
Of course.
For the relief. So we drafted all these things in our charter that this will be our cause motto.
Fantastic. I mean, I think last year, what you were telling me earlier, that you also initiated a plan for medical benefits.
Yeah, totally last 2 years actually what we did. It is actually I have asked because this particular program was there for our Silver Jubilee, as you know, you attended, where Ministry of Engineers, then the Institute of Engineers India, Company of Master Engineer, Association of Master Engineer Calcutta, all 4 associations joined hands with us and supported us.
Okay.
So all of them were there, and from the top people from Mumbai and other places they came. So after they heard this, what we did, that group health policy, the group medical policy for our members, They were very encouraged by this thing. We could achieve that and giving that facility to our members, which is immense because group health, normally
very important.
Go for a package where premium rates are very high, and group health definitely premium rate is quite substantially low.
So this covers your son, your
only
children.
Your spouse and the children till age
till a certain age,
25. After that, people are considered
children till 25.
Yeah. After that, people they always say dependent and not dependent.
Yeah.
So they became not dependent that way.
Right. Even 25 is very rare. Normally, the coverage is only till 18.
So people enrolled for that, and they got some benefit out of it. This is people when they are sick. They got the money back. As I was telling you that that group health insurance policy now, we had to stop it this year because there was more claim,
and that shot up
the premium.
Right.
So basically, it will work only when your members get more and more and more.
Yeah, so if you have 1,000 members,
1,000 members, then
makes sense.
That will not make that effect and premium rate. So basically, because of that particular thing, we had to stop right now.
Right.
But when we discussed this point with Institute of Engineers, they are actually they are moving that proposal, and hopefully we will sit down together or other people to do something for the very fraternity. Because group health insurance policy, there are a lot of important points are there. One is your age until 80 you are covered. Then your pre-existing disease is covered from day one. Normally, anywhere you go, it is 3 years.
Right. And
1 year, 2 years, 3
80 is
years.
huge.
80 is huge. 80 is huge.
Right.
But the only thing that enrollment should be more and more and more, so that if 10 people out of 1,000 people claim,
it can be
adjusted. Adjusted. But out of 100,
if 10 people are claiming, it will shoot up.
It is shooting up everything. So all the balance goes. So now let's see. We are hopeful, and it's not a mere word by Institute of Engineers. They are really focused, and they are already Dr. Bhaskar Bhatakar already in touch with me.
Right.
Before that, Mr. Rajiv Dayar also told me that they are keen to go ahead.
Right.
So things are moving. At this juncture, we are just previewing these things.
Right.
So hopefully, with other help, we will be able to provide this facility to again all our members, not only a bigger circle, that is the full Institute of Engineers, and then the CMMI and others also can follow the footsteps that way.
Right.
If they can. Basically, then all our members will be covered. Then very nice. That is
of course.
Not a day, Gene or this. Everybody.
Awesome. Fantastic. It's so enlightening to see that the Eastern Zonal area, this area of Calcutta and West Bengal and Orissa, this area has such a strong representation in the marine engineering sector, and this is a huge accumulation of knowledge base that you have, which going forward you can do so many other things with that. So that is fantastic and great. I mean, and to maintain an organization for 25 years, it's another.
So not only that organization, now I am focusing also certain. We have already floated a company called KISS Global.
Wow, okay.
Daily Solutions.
So that's a consultancy you have.
Yeah, we started a small scale. We started work. Let's see. Yeah.
So what is the area of consultancy that you do?
Anything, from the chartering, from the waiting, from the survey, pre-purchase.
Dry docking.
SIR, dry docking. Everything can be up for grabs. So we need to form a client base. We are doing certain things for the Cyprus business. Let's see more and more.
Fantastic. Shobhita, this was a fantastic experience to talk to you. Such a colorful personality. You've done such a lot of things in your life. Very inspiring, and I'm really glad that we could have this chat and hope to bring you back someday to the studio.
Why not? You are always welcome, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to be with you and discuss. Though a little bit of I am having a little cold and cough, that's why. Otherwise, everything is okay.
Yeah.
And hopefully, people will listen to us.
Of course. I'm sure the viewers would be thrilled to listen to your a life full of events, an eventful life. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.